Hello everybody, this is Toysareruss, and for this third-party figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the Doctor Wu Destroy Planet and Destroy Emperor twin pack. So for those of you who watch this channel who know that I like a lot of Doctor Wu figures, I know that you've already seen these two packs, so that's why I'm going to do both of them together. But I also want to point out to you some of the differences. Now unfortunately, if you'd have seen the other videos in chronological order, you'd have seen that I opened this one second, and I was a little disappointed, in all honesty, to find that the Planet galvatron was exactly the same. So there was no difference whatsoever. The head was blue, the limbs were blue, legs were blue, the cannon and everything was exactly the same as in this particular pack. However, I am very pleased to tell you that in this particular pack it is different, and in fact this one I think wins hands down. So we've got grey limbs, which is great, the grey head, and of course we've got a different fusion cannon as well, or cannon. So these are both the same for both the actual bot and indeed the planet. So let me just quickly attach this to you, and as I say, I won't spend too long on him because you'll have seen him in a couple of other videos already, but I still wanted to do it because you never know, you might be buying just this set. So the head is fantastic, the purple is brilliant. It's exactly like do you know what, pretty much what the main figure is based on, which is of course this version of Galvatron that you can't see yet. I'll bring him in a minute. He's just a bit too big. So you can see you've got ball and sockets at the shoulders. These go all the way around. Then you've got the bicep bend. You've got knee bends. You can swivel at the hip as well. This is fully posable for a little figure, and it's really quite clever. And if you don't really know what it is, it's basically from the Japanese continuity of cartoons. It was in a Headmasters episode from 1987. So as I said, the planet's pretty much the same. The good thing is with this though, we have the different coloured limbs, which is brilliant. So in the package as well, you get two collector's cards like so, and I think that these are in English at the bottom. Now so if I hold that there and say pause, you can read that, and then the same again with that one. And we've also got some individual instruction sheets, but again you've probably noticed that I've put some instruction tutorials online anyway. So there is the scanning galvatron. Let's just move all of these out of the way. There is the mirrored one, they're calling it, but it's basically the Generation 1 colours. And this, of course, is our new one. It does come with the head as well, but of course you can't really use that on this because it's blue, so it doesn't go with any of these. So this is the cannon mode, which I think looks great, like so. There we go, and you know, it looks exactly as you want it to be fair. Again, you can move the treads, of course they don't roll around, but you can move them up and down. This is a tiny figure. Let's give you an idea of how small it is. So there is a G1 wind charger, there is a core class Optimus Prime, here is a Earthrise Micromaster. So hopefully, as I say, you're getting an idea of just how small this is. There's a deluxe hound. To be honest, the alternate mode is okay, but for me it's all about the robot modes in these. I think they're great. So what I'm going to do is come right back. I would transform him on screen, but I want to do all three, and you don't want to see all them. So let's come right back and see him in robot mode. Okay, then we're back, and he's in his very impressive little robot mode. So again, I'll do some size and scale features for you in a minute, but let's have a look at him. The head sculpt is brilliant. It is articulated, it will turn around. As you can see, the shoulders are ball and socket, so they can go out, they can go around, etc. There's your bicep flexion. There is, it's not like a waist swivel. Well, there is. There's a full waist swivel there, which is brilliant. I didn't even expect it to have that. There's ball and sockets at the hips. There's knee bends. It's just great for such a tiny little figure. As I say, to give you an idea, when he's in robot mode, he's about the size, if we're lucky, as I say, of the standard Earthrise figures, Earthrise Micromasters. But as you can see, much more articulate and much more detailed. So I'm just bringing up a few different figures to give you an idea of size. This is obviously not to scale, it's just to do exactly that, because they don't really scale with anything. They scale with themselves, or they make great display pieces with Titan class figures, because of course they make the Titans look the actual size. So this figure's based on your Generations normal purple Galvatron, and he comes up to his kneecap, which again gives you an idea, as I say, of just how small he is. Right, so here are the other ones. So as you can see, these particular molds are all very different to the planet ones. I really don't know much I don't know what else to say about these figures. I think everybody on here knows how much I love them. I think they're just great fun. I think they work. They don't take themselves too seriously. The transformation processes are fun and quite easy, and they can be desk bots. They can be, you know, used for kids. They can be used for whatever you want. They just are absolutely tiny, and they're a lot of fun. There you go. There's a Voyager Megatron in the background again for some scales. So there you go, guys. That's all I've got to say about these. The reviews for all of these are in their own videos as well. So if you want to watch them in a bit more detail, check out the Doctor Who playlist. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this third part, no,